Make sure I'm recording. All right. Let me go ahead and share with you a few things. So, first of all, let's move on over to my inspection tab. I am going to do the SB pairs 101. I'm going to do like a part, whatever it takes. I'm going to do like part 1 and 2 or part 3, even if I need to. So I'm going to really break it down. It's going to be the go-to video, I think, that I'm going to have when it comes to that I can point to. All right. So first of all, I want to say this. I refreshed this, so that kind of sucks, but still I can still show you what I meant, and what I seen. So I did increase this to 90%. I can't go to 100%. I know some of you are saying that stuff looks a little small. I cannot do 100%. I hate even this because it's too close to me. It's like I have to scroll everything now. So, but I get it. You know, it's probably easier to see. I'm hoping that this makes a difference. Please let me know if it does. I wish I could go up a little. Maybe I can try to go 100, but man, it's going to be like in my face. And I don't know if I can do that. I like 80, but I'll try this. I'll try it. All right. So, first of all, check out Wisconsin here. We're on Vtracs, okay? You're going to notice that the one hit tonight, right? The one Vtrac, that's a 0 or a 5. You're going to notice this is what I seen tonight. I noticed, okay, I seen it. This was out 2 and this was out 3. Okay, that's what it was before tonight's draw, right? It was out 3 and it was out 2. All right. And I know I've made this video before, but it's actually, it really, really is like foundational for me, this kind of stuff, because these things really work, like guaranteeing you that one of these keys is about to be used. It works so well. So look at this was out 3 and this was out 2, but when you combine them, it was only out 2, right? And that's a 0, a 5, or a 4, or a 9. So you could say there's going to be one of those keys, right? And actually there was 2 of them tonight, right? 0 and 5. Now, here's the thing. The reason why is because this is out 3, this is out 2. And as you drop down through here, you're going to see that when you see out 3, no, only out 1, right? You're going to see out 3, no, only out 2, because it's combined, right? Out 6, not even out at all. These are all hits. There was a 4 or 9 in the draw, all right? And then as you go down, you'll see out 5, nope, only out 1, because there was a 0 and a 5 used, or a 0 or a 5. Out 6, no, only out 1. And then again, 1, you know? So this doesn't go out long. If you take 0 and 5 and 4 and 9, and a lot of times you can do different ones too, but it's just an example. And see, you can say that one of these is about to hit. And so it's exactly what I was able to see tonight. I knew that there was going to be either a 0, a 5, or a 4 or a 9. And that's what hit tonight. And see, that gets you down to 4 keys. So really useful. And you can do that for Vtracs right there. I mean, you could probably do it for lots of other stuff too, but Atracs and neighbors, those are the ones I typically will jump around back and forth to. And you can do the same situation here. Like, let's just, and it's best if you can use the 1 to 10% filter to find something. But here, this is out 5, but there's nothing else with it. Okay, what you want to look for is something like that. You see how it's 5. Oops, sorry. You see how it's out 5 and then it's out 4? Well, you know it's going to come back. See, look at 6, out 7. No, there's a bunch of hits, only out 1 and 1. So it's good to look for these double spaces like that. So out 10, no, only out 2 and out 1. So you know it's coming back. Only going out like 2 or 3, right? So when you see this sucker out 4, oh man, you can bank. You can bank on it that there's going to be a neighbor's 1 or a neighbor's 5. And I have A neighbor's 1 is a 0 or a 1, and a neighbor's 5 is an 8 or a 9. And so that's exactly what happened the following draw. And actually, all three of them were used, the 1, 8, and the 9. Very, very useful and foundational for me, because you can actually, I know this gets a little confusing, but you can look at the pairs as well. And sometimes you can get some really good information from this. So let's just go over to the Vtrac one. Look at that one quick. So looking at the Vtrac here, this is for AB. Now, of course, A and the B, a lot of times the A, like Vtrac 4 is a 3 or an 8. Okay. Now, if Vtrac 4 hits and it's on the A, then it's probably going to be the 3, right? Obviously. And if it hits on the B, it could be either, but still probably the 3. A better chance for that. And then the 5 is a 4 or a 9. The 9's not going to hit on the front, right? So you know that's probably going to be the 4, if that, but probably be the B will be the 4, right? So you're looking at this, you're like 7 and 3, 11 and 3, right? 8 and 3, 4 and 2, 7 and 2, 10 and 4. So not out 10, right? So this is another thing you can do here. Not 9, only 4, right? So same situation. Now, right now, it's only out 3 and 7. But if this goes another draw or two, then you know that there's going to be one of those keys used in either the A or the B position. I had to do a short on that and write it out, because when I write it out, I can explain that better. So I'm not going to do that right now. Get out of there. So let's just, I just wanted to share that because this really works. And if you're playing like one state, you're really focusing on a state, or you just, whatever, even if you're jumping around online, what you want to look for, like I said, is like something like this right here. So 6. So you'd have seen this before this draw. Okay. Before this draw, you would have seen 5 and 3. And then you would have looked down through here and said, okay, 4 and 3, 4 and 2. Oh, 8. Nope, not 8. Only 2 and 1, right? 7. Nope, only 2. Or only 1. Right? So you're going to be like, oh yeah, it's going to be coming. We're going to get a hit here. And this is just in general Vtrac. So there's going to be a 0 or a 5 or a, what is this one here? Vtrac 3 is a 2 or a 7, right? And then look what happened. The 3 hit, right? Or I'm sorry, the 0 hit. So you said a 0 or a 5 or a 2 or a 7. Because this is the draw that was the previous, right? And so you knew that was coming. So that's what you want to look for. Same situation here with the 3 and the 4. You can be like, oh yeah, you're going to get one here. So that's exactly what happened. Some are easier to notice than others. And then there's going to be gaps sometimes. Sometimes they just stay out longer. Like sometimes certain ones stay out longer, I meant. But like this one here, 6 and this one's out 6 combined here. And if you look at that previously, that's a quite a long time. And you can see here that's not the norm. Between the two, they hit very often. So that would have been really one to bank on. So this works really, really well. Vtracs, Atracs, and neighbors jump around and see what's going on. And, or, even if you can find, with my newer van here, you can find something sometimes pretty good. And so let's just look here. I was able to tell something. I can't remember the 2-4 Vtrac, but that was from the other day. But here, like Atrac 2-3 is due. It's out 28 draws. Okay, that's a long time. So Atrac 2-3 is going to hit, right? Well, an Atrac 2 is a 6 or a 9. And then an Atrac 3 is a 2 or a 5. But the only difference with this is you're saying that there has to be a 6 or a 9, and then also there has to be a 2 or a 5. So there has to be one key out of each one of those has to hit. All right. But, you can still look at this. So Wisconsin midday Atracs 2, 3. Let's look at that one and see what that shows. Atracs. So this isn't, oops, this is Tennessee. I was going to say, that is not what I was thinking. So let's go to midday alone. And see, this isn't giving you that. But see, when you look at this, look at the time that these hit together. So I guess now I'm talking about that. But the last time these hit together was way down here on the 15th, right? Right. So there was a 2 and a 9 used, right? See that? And then there hasn't been one since then. I don't think. Right. That would be the 28 draws or whatever. So then you can go down. You'll see that it was used again here together. Here, 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 right? Here, 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 here. You get the point. So every single time that there is a 6 or a 9 and then a 2 or 5 used, you will get that double like that, right? And that's for any of these that's the beauty of this filter. You're able to tell what's going to probably come up here next. So Wisconsin midday, Atracs 2 and 3 are due combined, right? So that's when I would take this over to the slasher. Oh, look at that. The winner for tonight, Wisconsin. There it is. How lovely. Only 5 numbers. All right, clear that out. Now we're just going to load this up and we're going to go down to keys. And what you're going to do is just do in general. You're going to say there's going to be a 6 or 9. And then you know what? There's also going to be a 2 or a 5 because that's what Atracs 2 and 3 are, right? All right. So start. This is your starting point. You're down to 36 box numbers. Now, here's the cool thing. When you look at this, you may say, yeah, I know it's going to hit, but maybe it's going to be another few draws, so I'm not too confident. I'm thinking Atracs 1, 2 might hit, right? Okay, if you think Atracs 1, 2 is going to hit as well, then what you're going to do is I would just start a fresh one here, okay? And I would just go like this. Go down to the keys again and go ahead and drop in 0 and a 5. And remember, Atracs 1 and 2 is a 0, 5, and then a 1 and a 6. And then this is going to also give you 36 numbers because this one is not dealing with the doubles. You can actually find a chart in the book of filters that deals with the Vtrac and Atrac and neighbors doubles. You know, like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. I'm not following that, but you can if you want to. Like this is following them separately. Okay. All right. So then what I do, look at this. We're down to 36, right? But now I'm going to add in those 1, 2, 36, right? This is the 36 numbers from the Vtracs 1 and 2. Now watch what happens when I combine 2 of these, all right? Oops, I screwed up. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Okay, you can't do that. What you need to do, I'm sorry. What you need to do is, let me go back here. So this here is the original. I assume this is the original one without adding the other one. No, it's not. Okay, let me go back one more and then hit start. Now it should be the original. Yeah, so this is the original. So this is what we want to do. Take those and, you know, who knows, probably an easier way of doing this, but whatever. So we're just going to add those into here, and then we're going to go like this, and let's see. Let's do the other one now. Okay. There's definitely an easier way of doing this. Zero and 5 and 1 and 6. Hit start. That gives you these 36 right here. And then we're going to take those over to these 36, right? But I'm not going to do a separate select box. I'm going to add it in here. Now watch what happens though. Sometimes it's better results than other times, but look at that. Still 36 numbers. How is that possible? I thought it would be like 41 or something like that. How is that possible? I must have screwed up somewhere. Did I screw up somewhere? Let's see here. I did. Because, see, I'm saying that it has to have that. I screwed this one up. Sorry about that. But I am not starting this freaking video over. So, all right, we're up 60. Okay, so 60. But see how it didn't give you, 36 plus 36. And sometimes it'll only be like 42 or 43. It depends on which ones you grab. It depends on which one do you grab. Sometimes you can grab like 3 of them and it will only give you, 50 numbers. Depends on which ones because they'll cancel each other out, because the keys are the same. So, but anyway, so you don't have to focus on just one of these. But I mean, I feel like you can, though. You can get good at it and know, which ones are going to hit. But like this one here, so tomorrow, if Atracs 2, 3 hit together or a Vtracs 1 and 2 hit together, the number will be in here, guaranteed. And that's before I do anything else. So that's just one way of doing it. And but anyway, I'm gonna clear that out because I'm super confused myself on that one. But it's not confusing. All I'm doing is taking those numbers, right? I'm saying yes to the 2 and 3 and yes to the 8 Vtracs, but you just can't combine them. I mean, you can't put them separately because they'll cancel them out. You have to put them like I just did. Whatever. Anyway, let's see, where are we at for time right now? I was gonna look at something here. Freaking stupid pick 4. I'm not playing that right now, dang it. So I wanted to also talk about this. So this is my new filter. New Jersey is going to be getting a high odd, by the way. High odd is the one that hits the most, and it's out for a long time. So New Jersey, it's only 30 numbers or so boxed. It's guaranteed it's coming back. Probably within just a few draws. Actually, a lot to say about New Jersey, but not right now. So, and also check this out. New Mexico, you are so due for a yellow. 100% going to be coming up here. That's crazy out. That's out a long, long time. So get ready for that. New Mexico, a yellow. That's coming. And that is when there is a yellow ABAC sum and a yellow ABBC sum. So when those two drop together, like you have down here, see, yellow, that's a yellow, right? Okay, yeah, red, yellow. Okay, telling you, this works great. And there's a lot to be said about this. I'll have to do a separate video on this. But looking at Wisconsin, you'll notice that the odd even hit, that was very due out since the 29th, and that came back tonight. And heck yeah, they came back. And the red was due too. Red. So red and red hit. It's pretty awesome. Because if you load up the slasher and you have these things in there, I have them in here right here. So you see red. This was the winner tonight. Only 30 numbers. And to top it off, the odd even was due, which got it down very low because on the ABBC, the odd evens right here, and that really took that down to like just a few numbers. So there it is, 057 winner. And then the red hit as well. You had to learn how to time these suckers, and you can use this stuff. A lot of odds too, Anyway, so a lot to be said. But that's all I'm going to talk about right now. Is this filter here is working really well. And like I said, if you want to know what's going on with one of these, you're looking to say, all right, red, yellow is due, or you want to see red, yellow, you can just copy it or whatever. I have it in here, but so look at that yellow. Let's look at the yellow. Copy it right here. That's the yellow. Let's take that over to the, here, I knew this was going to flip too. I didn't refresh this yet. Boom, that flipped. And let's go over to the slasher. Drop this in there. Run the program. We're at 15 draws. Florida's due. LA, who cares about New Mexico? Okay, so Florida and New Mexico. Since this is one draw, I'm not using it. Florida and New Mexico will be getting that yellow. And look at, that's all it is right that. That's it. I don't know, like I can't guarantee like it's going to be tomorrow, but it's definitely coming back. Okay, yellow. And so what is it out right now in Florida? Let's see what Florida's at. Florida, you are due for a blue pink too. Blue pink on the front. Should be coming back here. See, because look at this. Blue pink. Sorry, blue pink. Blue pink. Blue pink. Blue pink. Blue pink. Blue pink. And just keep going. Blue pink. Blue pink. Right? You talk about a pattern. Blue pink. Right? You know what I'm saying? You can just like jump around and find one that's out. You know they're going to return. It's coming back. And you can see right there, there's the blue pink. Only 21 box numbers. And New Mexico, I don't know if you got this yet or not, but that's the deal on that. And I just keep going to that one. So let's see. Florida, you are out yellow, out only 17. So it's not terribly long, but it's getting up there. I would probably start to focus on it. Maybe not yet. I don't know. Maybe look at it and see what's going on too. Maybe look at this. First of all, this is ridiculous. So maybe definitely I would focus on the blue pink on the front, to be honest with you. And no double. I'm starting to hate Florida. I'm thankful I don't play Florida. But this filter here, between this one and my main one here, these things are just freaking gold. They really are full of gold nuggets, man. Look at how many times the date keys repeat too. I'm just looking at this to see what's up, but that blue pink should be coming back. A quick thing here I want to talk about on this page. Okay, this is the breakdown of that high-low even odd stuff here for each position, AB, AC, and AB, BC. There is not one for the AC, BC, because that would just be stupid in my opinion. But there it is. See that odd even out 27 draws came back finally. And then you got, when they hit here. So like this is only AB. Gotta remember it. This is only AB. I honestly get a little confused with it myself. So what I did is I just put them all into the slasher now. So I have them all ready to rock. So if I see 1, 2 out, I know what it is and what it entails. I also have the unselected. These are the unselected. And you'll notice when you look at the unselected, it hits like clockwork. Okay, let's just drop down because there's gaps like that. You see that? Unselected. Let's see. Unselected. Right? Unselected. See? Unselected. Call it whatever you want. I don't care. Unselected. And unselected just keeps going and going, right? Unselected. So, and what's cool about that is these are doubles and triples. And so I don't play triples, so doubles. These are money makers right here. So go ahead and take those, the unselected, if you want to, and drop those in a number checker. Let's see a state that is due for an unselected. And we are at 15 draws. Okay, Minnesota. That's North Carolina. Let's go out a little longer, though. Let's go to like 20. Minnesota's one draw, though. So Georgia and District of Columbia. Let's say Georgia. So let's see what's going on with Georgia to be out that long for no unselected. Let's check out Georgia quick. Georgia's going to be getting unselected here. Good place probably to start. So let's see. Georgia, where's your last one? Here's your last one. Oops, right there. Unselected. Right? Okay. So that was the number 338. And so you can go over here, look at the unselected 338, right? So you know that it's coming back. And so it happened again in the previous draw, and then we go down. It happened again here, go down, happened here, go down. I did not look at this previously. Hit there. I might miss some here, 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 here. Actually, they hit a lot more than I thought they would, considering it's doubles, and triples. So there you go. You see how that seems to fall in there? Pretty much like a pattern. You know what I mean? So maybe eventually have an unselected here just with X's. I think that'd be very useful. Because look at this. Look at this. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. Unselected. Not that it hits the most. I mean, you can obviously find a pattern, and the other one's a lot better even. But the fact that you can find that is good. So, and that starts you off with 55 boxed doubles. Get rid of the triples. You're going to be down to, what are all the triples in here? Yeah, so if all, dang, you'd be down to only 45 numbers then. If they're all in there. I don't know if they are. But yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. What do we have for time? All right, we're going to be running out of time here. And let's see. One last thing I could talk about. Unselect is good, but like I said, you can find better setups. Less numbers too. Okay. I was going to talk about New Jersey, but I don't have time. Pair some 9 or 10 is due. Both of those are out. And 1, 2, 3 pattern. 1, 3 is due. Very due. So something to keep in mind if you're playing New Jersey. There's a couple of key things due right now for that. Might be able to get that down real low. Anyway, Georgia, you'll be getting one here soon. And I'm going to run out of time. I'm going to have to X out of that thing because I just keep going back over to it. What else was there? What other state was there that was due for an unselected? District of Columbia, maybe Minnesota, but that's a one draw. So District of Columbia and Georgia. You'll be getting that for sure. We're only at 20 draws too. What if you go to like 20? Let's go to like 27 draws. Only District of Columbia. District of Columbia, you'll be getting that for sure. That's coming, man. Go to 30 draws. Yeah, everything used up then. That'll be it. Have a good day, and then maybe tomorrow I'll start the SB Pairs 101. I'm going to start that and break down some stuff. I have some really good stuff. I'd like to share a couple examples real quick here before the end of the video. New Jersey, these are the top 4 in each position, and they did hit today. Same thing, Wisconsin. These are all the top 4 in each position. They hit again. And then this is, I knew a 70 was going to come back. 70 stock was due. 70 hit today. Boom, winner right there. I knew the 70 was coming back. It's not gambling. It's like stocks if you play it right. All right. Have a good day. Goodbye.